scored about 92 tries for Leicester. I scored about 17 or 18 for Ireland, and I scored a few for the Lions and a few for, I think that was pretty much it. So I haven't really got the exact details. I'll kick some goals as well. I think I'm sort of somewhere in the 600, 650s for Leicester, and then obviously not that many for Ireland. But yeah, no, I was lucky to get across the try line a few times. So yeah, I'll take that.
Absolutely, yeah. Next one, number 2.
15. It's a strange one, really. I think the physicality of the game's probably gone massively up in my time. I suppose when I started, the game has changed a lot. The IRB now are making the game a lot safer. We're just talking about the ability to punch someone back in the day was probably considered perfectly acceptable, whereas now if you sort of are deemed to go out and hurt anyone in sort of any negative way, it's sort of leading to a ban. So I think players need to be a lot clearer and a lot more composed and they on their game and really not sort of let their emotions get away with them. 18. It's a really difficult question. I think rugby is such a great game. All shapes and sizes. It's very difficult to compare a prop to a wing or a fullback. I've been very lucky to play with some great players, and for me, Jonah Long, God rest his soul, was an unbelievable player. I think that he changed the game. I was very lucky to play both with him and against him. I played with Jonah for the Barbarians in 2000, and just an unbelievable performance against Scotland. He scored 4 tries in the first 20 minutes, and he basically offloaded and created a couple more. And I really felt sorry for my Celtic brethren. I felt bad passing him the ball because he was just a wrecking ball running down that wing. And I think when Jonah first wanted to see it in 1995, the average size for a back was probably about, or a winger was probably about 12.5, 13 stone. New Zealand rolled out this boy who was 19 stone and ran 100 metres in 10.5 seconds. So he really changed the shape of the game, and at his best, he was just an unstoppable force. Happy I've got these two staring at me. 14. I'm not massively into soaps, in all honesty. I do watch some random TV. I watch The Walking Dead, which is a little bit unusual. It's a zombie show. I also watched Game of Thrones, which is kind of a little bit mystical as well. So I guess the TV that I'm watching is a little bit out there and far away from real life. 13. Oh, 100%, yeah, definitely. I arrived in Leicester as a 19-year-old. I can remember rocking in and sort of having people look at me, what the hell are you wearing? And then I suppose, then probably was naivety, and wearing what I thought was cool to a young Irishman wasn't necessarily that fashionable in the UK. But throughout my time, I've rocked in certain bits and pieces of clothing, and sort of people have looked at me and thought, yeah, that's not a winner. So I'm always cutting edge. I'm always out there trying to make a statement. But I've got it wrong on occasion.
I see you in a Westlife white suit. Okay, last one.
23. I feel a little bit naked without my watch and my phone. My phone and my wallet, I would say. I think, obviously, if I had to choose, probably my phone, really. I've got Apple Pay on my phone now, so I can pay for things on my phone. I just really feel naked without it. I suppose so much in the modern world, run through emails coming through constantly, emails, phones, and there's so much now that you can do on your phone that I would say definitely